Ever found yourself rehearsing your coffee order 20 times, only to say, "Cappuccino, please, thank you"? Or maybe you've frozen mid-sentence, feeling like all eyes are on you. Shyness can make the simplest things feel like an Olympic event. But guess what? It doesn't have to stay that way. Stick around because today, we're uncovering how to ditch the awkward and unleash the confident rock star hiding inside you. Accept yourself as you are. The first and perhaps the hardest step in overcoming shyness is accepting yourself. Yes, this sounds like the kind of advice you'd find on an inspirational mug, but hear me out. Many shy individuals feel pressure to mold themselves into what society expects a bubbly extrovert who lights up every room. But let's be honest, not everyone can or should be a human disco ball. Accepting yourself means embracing your quirks and flaws. Did you know that introverts and shy people are often better listeners and more empathetic? These traits are highly valued in personal and professional relationships. Scientific studies even suggest that self-acceptance reduces stress and improves overall well-being. For instance, instead of beating yourself up over avoiding last week's party, remind yourself that you're human and it's okay to prioritize comfort. When you start treating yourself with kindness, your confidence grows organically. And hey, who needs the stress of pretending to be someone else? Own your awkwardness, it's part of your charm. Identify your front row. Ever imagined yourself on stage, performing your heart out? Now, picture the audience. Who would you want sitting in the front row, cheering you on? Your best friend doing a goofy thumbs up. Your mom crying proud tears. This front row concept isn't just for performers, it's a life strategy. Start practicing social skills with the people who love you unconditionally, your family, close friends, or even your dog. No judgment. Dogs are great listeners. Studies show that interacting with trusted individuals helps reduce social anxiety and builds confidence. Crack jokes, share embarrassing stories, or just practice maintaining eye contact. As your front row cheers you on, you'll gain the courage to extend your social circle. And who knows? Maybe one day you'll graduate from chatting with your cat to giving it TEE talk. Stop comparing yourself to others. We've all been there scrolling through Instagram, seeing someone with flawless skin, perfect teeth, and a social life that seems straight out of a rom-com. Why can't I be like that? You wonder, while sitting in mismatched socks. But comparison is the thief of joy, my friend. While you're busy envying someone's highlight reel, they're likely battling insecurities of their own. Every single person is unique. Science backs this up. Your DNA alone makes you a 1 in 8 billion masterpiece. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on what makes you awesome. Maybe you're a great storyteller or have a laugh so contagious it could cure Monday blues. When you stop measuring yourself against unrealistic standards, you'll feel lighter, happier, and, dare I say it, a little invincible. And if you're still tempted to compare, just remember that even Beyoncé has bad hair days. Step out of your comfort zone. Imagine your comfort zone as a cozy cocoon. It's warm, safe, and filled with Netflix and snacks. But guess what? Butterflies don't emerge unless they push through the cocoon. Similarly, overcoming shyness requires stepping out of that snug little shell, one small, slightly scary step at a time. Start by attending a social event you'd usually skip. A neighborhood potluck? A colleague's birthday party? These might seem like Everest-level challenges. But remember, you don't have to be the life of the party. Just show up, smile, and maybe compliment someone's shoes. Baby steps work wonders. Research shows that gradual exposure to social situations can rewire your brain, making it easier to face anxiety-inducing scenarios. And who knows? You might end up finding someone at that party who also hates small talk. Bonding over mutual awkwardness is the best icebreaker. Perfect your posture. Ever seen someone slouching with their head down and thought, wow, they look so confident? Yeah, me neither. Posture isn't just about avoiding back pain, it's a subtle but powerful confidence hack. Straightening your spine, pulling your shoulders back, and lifting your chin sends a signal to the world and your brain that you mean business. Research from Harvard University shows that adopting a power pose can actually increase confidence and reduce stress. Think Wonder Woman with her hands on her hips. No one's messing with that energy. Even if you're trembling inside, standing tall tricks your brain into feeling more confident. Over time, this trick becomes a habit, and suddenly, you're the person who walks into a room and commands attention. Just make sure not to overdo it. Walking around like a peacock might send the wrong message. Embrace the awkward and don't give up. Let's face it, your first attempts at overcoming shyness might resemble a blooper reel. You'll fumble over words, turn tomato red during introductions, or respond to "enjoy your meal" with a heartfelt "you too." But here's the thing. Awkward moments are like the bloopers of life. They're cringy in the moment, but hilarious in hindsight. Think of shyness as a game of leveling up. Each stumble, awkward pause, or accidental wave at the wrong person is like adding experience points to your confidence meter. Consistent effort actually rewires your brain, making it easier to handle uncomfortable situations. Think of it like muscle memory. You didn't learn to ride a bike without a few spectacular crashes, right? So when you inevitably mispronounce someone's name or nervously blurt out "nice weather for ducks" during a serious conversation, give yourself a mental high five. You're trying, and that's what matters. And honestly, if you can survive spilling coffee on your crush or mistaking a mannequin for a person, you can survive anything. Embrace the awkward, laugh at your mistakes, and keep going. Your confidence is waiting just on the other side of those cringe-worthy moments. Make a list of challenges. Shyness feeds on fear, like a monster under the bed, thriving on our dread of public speaking, rejection, or even just saying hi to the person at the coffee shop. But what if you decided to face that monster head-on? Let's turn this into a game. Call it the Anti-Shy Quest. Step 1. Create a list of all the situations that make you feel nervous or uncomfortable. Yes, even the thought of singing karaoke in front of strangers goes on the list. Rank these tasks from mildly awkward to "oh my gosh, I might die of embarrassment." Start small, maybe just smile at a stranger or ask someone for directions. Once that feels less daunting, level up to bigger challenges, like joining the class or striking up a conversation with someone new. Psychologists call this exposure therapy, and it works wonders. Each small victory builds your courage, making the next challenge seem less terrifying. Plus, let's be honest, there's something deeply satisfying about crossing items off a to-do list. It's like saying, "Take that, fear." By the time you've worked your way through, you might even find yourself tackling the scariest item with a mix of confidence and excitement. And who knows? Your list might even lead to some unexpected adventures, like mailing that karaoke night with a standing ovation. Celebrate your uniqueness. Here's a secret. The world doesn't need another cookie-cutter extrovert. It needs you, your quirks, your humor, and your unique perspective. Shyness might feel like a flaw, but it's actually a hidden strength. Many shy individuals are deep thinkers, creative problem solvers, and empathetic listeners. These traits are rare and invaluable. So instead of trying to fix yourself, focus on unleashing your true personality. Think of shyness as gift wrap. It might take a little effort to peel away, but underneath lies something extraordinary. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and remind yourself that being shy doesn't mean you're less capable or interesting. In fact, your authenticity might just be your superpower. And that's a wrap. Remember, shyness doesn't define you. It's just a layer waiting to be peeled back to reveal the awesome, confident you underneath. If this video gave you a boost of inspiration, show some love by hitting that like button and subscribe to our channel for more tips, tricks, and motivational vibes to help you conquer life like a boss. Oh, and don't be shy. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite tip or your funniest awkward moment. We're all in this together, so let's laugh, learn, and grow. See you in the next video.